and welcome back to your mat. Sit up nice and tall. Make sure your thighs are turned in and back. You can sit on your blanket or your block as you need a little bit more support. So sitting here today, I want to talk about contentment. In Sanskrit, the word is santosha. It's one of the niyamas. And I think right now, with just all of the chaos in the world, it's really hard for us to find contentment. Come to hands and knees on your mat. So if you're on hardwood floors, make sure you have a blanket handy if you need. A strap and blocks are always good to have nearby if you need. Please take child's pose and make any modifications that you need along the way. Listen to your body. Slowly arching and rounding your spine, just warming up along the length of the spine. And then again, hands shoulder distance. Your knees and feet can be about hip distance this time. Barely lifting your knees. Keep your shoulders forward, your tail stretching back. This time, continue to lift your hips up and back to dog. And in your dog, arch and round a little like you're coming forward to plank and back. Pull your belly in, breathe. You can bend your knees. You could roll heels and hips to the sides. Good. Curling your toes. Come through hands and knees, plank, and downward facing dog. Good. Lifting your right leg up and back. So lift it up high, but without opening the hip to the right. So keep the hip square, and then keep the leg straight, shift forward into plank. Leg up and back, three-legged dog. And knee to your nose. Come forward and hold that, but don't hold your breath. Inhale up and back with the right leg, and right knee to your right elbow. Hold and breathe. Eyes a little softer, breath a little slower. Good. Bending your right knee, foot on the floor, lift your left knee and lift your left leg in the air. Now bend your right knee and lift your right butt up in the air to work the legs straighter. Inhale, belly and chest up. As you exhale, left knee comes behind the right, hands to your heart. So if you can't lift your hands up off the floor, it's okay. Hands down, left leg up. Again, squat. Left knee behind right, hands to your heart. Back up to forearms. Elbows under the shoulders, lift belly, hips, thighs. Curl your toes, lift your knees. Find a steady breath here. Now try to keep both forearms on the floor and turn onto the outer edge of the right foot. Lift your hips up. So forearms are down, hips up, full breath in. Exhale, lower your hips towards the floor and lift back up. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Back to center and roll over to the left side now. Hips are up, forearms down, full breath in. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Quarter turn to your left. So your toes are pointed towards the long edge of your mat. Bend your knees and go side to side with your hips. Nice, slow movement, just noticing what's happening in the inner thighs along the length of the outer leg and hip. And then to center, and with your knees bent, really lift your butt up and fold forward. Head towards the floor. Inhale halfway, looking at the floor, not up. Bow forward. Good. Flipping your palms back over. So forearms are on the floor, shoulder distance. Lift your hips off your heels. Curl your toes under and lift your knees here. So letting your chest press back towards your thighs, keeping your butt up, heels towards the floor, and shift forward with your nose as you inhale. So you're reaching your nose to the front of the mat. As you exhale, reaching your nose to the back of your mat. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, go back. Inhale, forward and back. Good. Lower your knees and come back up to hands and knees and downward facing dog. Stepping your left foot all the way back so you're in a nice long lunge. Left hand to the floor, maybe wider than your mat. Right hand to your heart as you turn open towards your right. Right arm reaches up, straight up, reaching for the sky, and then over your ear. Full breath in and out. And bringing your right hand down inside, quarter turn to that wide-legged forward fold. Visit that, inhaling and exhaling. Good, quarter turn to the back of your mat, now through your left lunge. Right hand is wider than the mat as you lean into a turn open, stretching up through the left fingertips. Roll that bottom shoulder back, lean back, and then over your ear with the left arm.
Hey, it's me again. If you enjoyed this practice, please like, share, and subscribe. And consider supporting me by making a donation via Venmo or PayPal, or even going one step further and joining my ever-growing Patreon community, where you can have access to exclusive content like workshops, live stream classes, and more full-length practices before I release them to the public. Remember, it's support like yours that allows me to continue providing content to the yoga community. Also, I'd love to hear from you, so drop me a line in the comments section and look below for all details and links. Thanks so much.